So coming to a comfortable sitting position, let your body rest and just make sure you are sitting in a comfortable position. If you need a cushion, so a cushion is always a good idea. It kind of lifts the hips up a little bit. And then you can also put cushions underneath your knees if your knees are not on the floor. Or alternatively, you just come into any sitting position that feels good for you. So taking a moment, just relaxing. And then before we start, we'll just take a few breaths, but with a sigh. So when we breathe out, we just have a little bit of a sigh. I don't often do this, but just so inhale. Just breathe out. Let go of everything that you don't want to stay with you for the class. With a little bit of a sigh, however the sigh feels like for you. And now breathe normally with your nose only. And then feeling your position and close your eyes when you're ready. So your spine is completely straight. The shoulders are back and down and open. Chest nice and open. And the hand in Chin Mudra with the thumb and forefinger touching and the remaining 3 fingers to the side. So staying there. So relaxing the hands, relaxing the arms though. And today and this week, I invite you to think about your likes and your dislikes. Just noticing them without passing any judgment as to why you like it or why you don't. But just noticing, and even through the asana class, notice what you like and whether there is anything that's coming to your mind, oh, I like this, or I don't like this, or, you know, any feelings, just observing those feelings of likes and dislikes. So to get the peace of mind, we want to make sure that our mind is not going through likes and dislikes intensely, because they cause quite a lot of distractions in the mind. And then the mind gets fixated on these things. So the idea is to kind of observing what we like and dislike, and then with time to try and kind of not have too many very strong reactions to things. It's just something to think about. So now bring your attention to your feet, to your calves, your knees, your thighs, to your hips, buttocks, chest, abdomen, chest, the back, the whole of the back, hands, arms, shoulders, shoulder blades. And wherever you notice any tension, you can try and let go. And the neck, the back is straight. And the chin is humbled in ever so slightly, so the back of the neck is straight. The face is relaxed with a little smile. The eyes are relaxed. So the forehead is relaxed, head is relaxed, and the scalp is relaxed. So try to maintain that relaxation in the face all throughout. And bring your attention now to your breathing. So breathing into the abdomen. And exhale, abdomen down. When we inhale, there is air in the abdomen, in the stomach. Therefore, the stomach goes away from us, filled with air. And then when we breathe out, the abdomen falls back towards the navel. So feeling that movement. Keep the breathing subtle, so noiseless. The breathing is very calm and noiseless. But deep. And now if you want to add the chest breath, go ahead and add the chest breath. So inhale into the abdomen and then into the chest, feeling the rib cage going to the side perhaps, or to the front, or everywhere. And then exhaling, abdomen in, rib, chest in. And you can stay with abdominal breathing or abdominal and chest breathing. Or if you want to add the shoulder breathing, then go ahead. Again, making the breath subtle. And when your mind wanders, just kindly bring it to the breathing. Do not judge the mind, do not judge what's going on. Simply bring it to the breathing. And then we'll now chant Om 3 times to get us started. Om. Feeling the vibrations of the Om in all the body. Om. Om. Sahana bhavatu sahano bhunaktu saviryam karavavahe tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And then slowly opening your eyes. And so welcome everyone. And so we're going to have quite a diverse class with a lot going on today. And we're going to start with sitting and with some strengthening exercises for the wrists and the fingers. So sometimes we do the limbering ones, but today we're going to be doing strengthening of the wrist exercise. So bring your thumb loosely, make a fist, a thumb in, and the fist is quite loose. The arms are stretched shoulder height, relax the shoulders. And then what we're going to do is we'll quite forcefully, we will bring the wrist down and then up, down and up, quite forcefully, and then with the normal breathing. So it's quite rapid and forceful. So when you're ready, so 10 times. So keep your arms in one position. And relax. So now we're going to do the same thing, but this time with the elbows pointed and to the side. So relax the shoulders. The elbows do not move, it's just the wrist. So still your loose fist, and then in, just up and down. You might feel some bits of the wrist a little bit weak or not. And relax. And now we're going to do the back of the hand. So we're going to bring the arms there. So this time our fingers are close together. And then we're just going to do the same as we did with the wrist, but this time with the fingers open, but with the fingers out, but close together. So when you're ready. And relax. And we'll do the same thing with to the side. So shoulders, and again, so start to make sure that your fingers are close together and up and down. So quite vigorously, and so you can see, you can feel where, so keep the fingers together. Might be a tendency to move. And relax. So this was the strengthening of the back of the hands. So I don't know if you've noticed how it is for you, whether the back of the hand is as strong as the wrist or whether it isn't. So, and now we're going to do the same with the fingers. So it's exactly the same thing, but this time we've got our fingers wide apart. Okay, so just the same. So keep the fingers the same distance. And relax. I can feel this. I don't know if you are. Okay, and now the same with the hands to the side. So fingers apart and go ahead. And relax. So this wasn't the fingers, this was the palm. So you could probably feel quite a bit of a difference with the palm. And now we're going to go onto the fingers. So with the fingers this time, what we're going to do is we're going to bring so maybe we'll take a little rest with the arms and then we'll do that later. Okay, so bring the legs in front of you. We'll do a few things for the toes first, and then we'll go back to the hands and arms. So this is, your arms are to the back, just to prop you down, to prop you up and make sure you're comfortable here. And you can have a bend in your elbows, however you like. So now inhale, bring your toes apart, and then exhale, bend your toes and squeeze them. So inhale, toes apart, exhale, and squeeze. Try and bring your toes apart as much as you can. Exhale and squeeze. You can feel where it might feel a bit weak. Inhale and exhale. Keeping the attention on your toes. Notice if any feelings of likes, strong likes and dislikes are coming. So inhale, toes wide apart, distance between them, and then exhale, bring them together and squeeze them. bending the toes away from you. 2 more times. Okay, so this is really useful. You'll feel over time, if you keep doing this, your toes will get a lot stronger. And now we're just going to do a bit of ankle flexibility. So I'll just go back a little so you can see. So inhale towards you, exhale forward. So it's just the ankle that's moving. We're not doing very much. Inhale towards us, exhale away. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One last time. So go as slow as you can. So try and make this very last one very slow. Okay. So now we're going to do ankle crank. So which is, if you can, bring your leg like so. And then you can hold your toes and then just rotate your ankle in one direction. So this you might feel like, you know, there might be some noise in the ankle, and that's okay as long as it's not painful. If it's painful, then of course don't do it. But so go slowly. There would be a tendency where the mobility is a little bit less. There'll be a tendency to go really fast. So try and slow that down. So feeling whatever it is that you can feel there. And then reverse direction. So one direction might feel very different to the other. So I'm beginning to find this really helpful when I get out of bed in the morning. The first thing I do is this, just to kind of make it easier. When I walk, I kind of feel a bit of stiffness. So if you feel the same, then you can do this. It really helps. And then relax. And we will do the other side. So bending the left, holding your toes with your hands, and then just circling. So keep it slow, feel where there's a tendency to go fast. And then now reverse direction. Okay, and then so now we're going to do one with the knees. So I'll just demonstrate first. So basically I interlace my hands and then put them under my thighs, and then we're just making, so it's just the knee that's moving and making a circle with the foot almost. So just really not big, but just it's just from the knee and below that's kind of moving. So your upper leg is not moving. So go ahead and see and just notice which direction you're moving in. So slow, 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 slow. So yeah, go slow. And then reverse direction. So breathe normally here. You can also do it with your breath, but we're not doing that today. Again, noticing whether there's any feeling of like and dislike and discomfort, and relax and bring that leg out. And then the other one. So bending the left knee, interlacing your hands behind your thighs, and then circle. So you can choose how big your circle is. Notice which direction you've gone first. And then reverse. Again, you might feel some cracks, and if it's not painful, it's okay. If it isn't painful, then stop. Okay, so now just take a break, and then we will do the finger one that I said we would do. Okay, so now so we will bring the arms in front of us, shoulder height again, and now the fingers apart. And then I will show you when we are actually exhaling, or sorry, no, we'll breathe normally. So we make the hands, the fingers like so in the head of a cobra, and then stiffen them. You might feel them tremble after a little while, and then relax. So just keep doing a few of these. And so bring your arms in front, and then so tighten a hand, bend your fingers a little bit like a head of a cobra. So we'll stiffen and then relax. So we'll do that a few times. So stiffen the entire length of the arms from the shoulder joints to the fingertips. And then relax. Two more. So the whole arm, including the fingers, you can feel them tremble, and then relax. And one more. And relax. Okay, so we'll do this again, but this time with the arms to the side. So we'll start with the hands like so, and then we'll bend and feel the fingers tremble and relax. So stiffen and relax. Don't overdo it. If you feel it's a bit too much, then stop now. And one last one. And relax your arms. Okay, so here we will just do a couple of shoulder rolls. So inhaling, shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, up, back. Exhale, back and down. So inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Forward, up, inhale. And then with the exhalation, going down. So a couple more. Close your eyes if this feels good. And then reverse direction. So shoulders back, up, inhale, exhale, forward and down, back and up, forward and down. And then relax. And now This is not in any yoga books, but it's just something that feels quite good. So we're going to do it. So we're just going to massage our face a little bit and just energize our face and relax our face at the same time. And so you can use your the inner of your index finger to do this. And so we will start with the chin. So if you hold, I might come a little bit closer. So if you hold your thumb behind and then your index fingers here, and then just massage your chin a little bit. So you can choose how fast you want to go, how much pressure you want to put or not. And then you could go to the side of the face, the cheeks, and with the same. So if you like, you can just use your finger, just giving you a little massage here, under the eye here. So you can use the side of your bent index finger to just give yourself a little massage there. So now you can do the same on your eye on top. So you can choose the pressure that you want to put. You can experiment what works for you, how you like it. And then going to the side, to the temple here. So you can just do the movement, going to the side a bit more. Just going a little bit higher up from the eye. And then this takes a little bit of getting used to, but if you want to take your index finger, keep your eye, well, you can watch first and then I'll talk you through again. So you keep your eyes lightly closed and then you can just massage the eye lightly with one finger. So that feels quite nice to do that. So just very lightly. So now close your eyes and then just taking one finger and then just do circular movement all along the closed eye, relaxing the eye. So you might feel a bit nervous the first time you do it, and then you might enjoy it quite a bit. So the other side as well. And then last but not least, hold your earlobe and pull them down. So pull them down a little bit. So feel, and then to the side a little bit. And just throughout, going up on the earlobe, feeling that. Okay, and then back down. And then relax. Okay, so I'd be interested to see how you feel afterwards. So then now we're just going to go on. So this is something that we do occasionally. So if we go on all fours and curling our toes back and then try and sit and see how that works. So it's again trying to strengthen our toes. And if this feels too much for you, then the best thing to do is to come into all fours and then to go a little bit back, a little bit, and then come back forward if it's too painful. So, I mean, it's something that you can build up with time where you can actually then go all the way back and then sit there for a little while. If somewhere else is hurting, then don't do it. Just do something that will work your toes. So again, just noticing the sensation of the body. Oh, when the mind, what the mind is saying. Don't force anything, but just go a little bit. Just challenge yourself a tiny bit. and then coming back, and then uncurling the toes. So taking a moment there, and then we're going to do a few cat-cow, but we're going to do a few things as we go on. So we'll just do a normal cat-cow. So if you want to bring your hands underneath the shoulders, on the wrist, so the weight of the hand is all the corners of the hands, and not just the wrist. So hips directly, directly underneath the hips. The movement starts from the base of the spine. Inhale, looking up, let the stomach drop. Exhale, movement starts from the base of the spine, navel to spine, let the head hang. So a couple more, just a couple. And then now we're going to do the same, but then on the way, when we're breathing out, we'll just breathe forcefully out. So I'll just demonstrate. So it's inhale. So inhale. One more. And then take a moment and have a little rest before we do another exercise. So you can come into your version of child pose. So you can, with the buttocks towards the hips towards the buttocks. No, sorry, the buttocks towards the heels. Or you can bring the head down and the arms to the side or front, whatever you feel like. Finding a resting position for you, or if you've got plenty of cushions you can put in front of you, you can make fists and rest the head on there. And in this position, just observe the breath. In the back of the body. Okay, so now coming back into all fours, so we're going to do a few more exercises in all fours. So this is the tiger breathing, so I will demonstrate first. So we'll inhale, bending the right leg, looking up, and then exhale, bringing the knee to the chest. So that's what we're going to do. And but again, do it slowly with the breath. So inhale, bending the right knee, looking up. Exhale, knee to nose. So 5 in total, each side. So the knee is bent. And then when you've done 5, bring that knee down and we'll get ready for the other side. Slow it down with your breath, as slow as the breath allows. Fast breath. also sometimes means fast mind. And then relax for a moment. And then we'll do one more here. So we'll come up via the downward dog. So if you want to come into downward dog in this position, lifting the hips, releasing the head, and then just pedaling the feet. One at a time, bending one knee at a time. Okay, so if this is too much for you, you can do this the next series with all fours. So you just do the same thing, but with all fours. So now inhale the right leg up, keep it straight, and then down. Inhale, left leg up, straight, and down. And now lift the right leg up, bend the knee to the side, so the right knee is going to the side, and then back to the center. Inhale, bending the knee to the side, and then center. One more time, inhale, bend to the side a little bit, and then center, down. Inhale, left, just bend that knee to the side, down. And then now slowly walking the hands in the direction of the legs, and then slowly staying there, and then slowly uncurling up into standing with the head going up last. Okay. So taking a moment here in Dandasana, so just resting to the side. So that if you've done it in downward dog, you might feel the heart racing a little bit. And just breathe. Observe the mind, whether the mind is expressing some strong likes or dislikes. So trying to keep the attention to the breath. And making the exhalation a little bit longer, always when we're out of breath a little bit. Okay, right, so now we're going to do a bit of a standing a sequence. So if you want to bring your legs about twice feet distance apart. So a little bit, so the arms relax to the side. So again, just do the movement slowly. So inhale your right arm up. Exhale, bending to the side with the left arm going down the leg a little bit, but then the upper body is nice and straight. So we're not going forward, we're just going to the side. And then inhale, center, exhale, down. And then we're going to do the other side. So inhale, left arm up. Exhale, side. Don't have to go far. Inhale, center. Exhale, down. So go as far, as slow as your breath allows. So to each side. So inhale, right. Exhale, side. Inhale. So when you're ready, left. So use the breath. So inhale one last time each side. Inhale, exhale, side. Inhale, center. Exhale, back to the center. And relax once you've done. So just close your eyes for a moment if you can and feel the effect of the practice on the body. And now we're going to do a similar one, but this time with the arms to the side. So bring the arms to the side. So here the arms stay like this all the time. So now inhale, exhale, coming to the side with the arms staying in the same position. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. So my arms are staying. Inhale, center, exhale to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale. So the arms staying where they were, they don't change, we're just bending. So slowly. And one more time each side. See if you can make it slow. And then bringing the arms down and relax. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit more of leg strengthening exercise. So here we're going to do the chair pose. So we will start with the hands on the hips for the first time. So the feet are hip distance apart. So to know your hip distance apart, bring your heel to the opposite arch and then just turn. That gives you perfectly hip distance for yourself. So bringing the hands on the hips. And then imagine you're sitting on the chair, so bring the buttocks back as if you're sitting, and then bending the knees, but then making sure that you can still see your front toes. So now that you've done that, bring your hands into prayer, if that feels okay. So relaxing the neck, just looking slightly ahead, relaxing, and just feel the weight in the thighs. So in the just to the front of the thighs, feeling the strength there. And then making sure you're not gripping with your feet, so you can just try and see whether your toes, you can lift your toes. If you can, that means you're not putting too much weight on your feet, which is what you should do, not too much weight on the feet. So staying here. So holding the position and then coming up and then bring your arms down. So we'll do this one more time, but this time we're going to be adding a little bit of a twist. So bring the hands back in prayer. Again, bring the buttocks back, making sure the knees are not going forward. So we're trying to sit on an imaginary chair and you can still see your toes. So this time, bring your right arm across so that your right hand is on your, your left hand is on your left knee. Sorry, so bring your left hand across, not right. Okay, so now you can lift your right arm up in a bit of a twist. So the reason I've got my arms here is otherwise there will be a tendency for the left knee to go forward. So by keeping it here, I'm preventing that knee from doing that. So breathe in this position. And then bringing your arms down, and then the other side. So just bring the right arm. So then it just keeps you both knees in place, and then lifting the left arm up. And then coming to the side. And then now let the head hang down into a forward fold. So you can bring your legs a little bit further apart here, just coming into a forward fold. So you can hold the opposite elbows and let your center of gravity come a little bit forward. Let the body rest there. So again, making sure the weight is on all the corners of the feet. And so ideally you're keeping your knees straight. If it's far too painful, then come out or bend your knees. But if you don't bend your knees, you can really feel the stretch in the back of the body. Let it hang. And then let the arms just loose, and then slowly coming out one vertebra at a time. Slowly, slowly bend your knees here. And then the head is the last thing that comes up. Okay. So we will do one more here. And then we'll do a balance pose, and then we're done. So bring your legs apart once or twice, hip distance. And then bring your hands into, you can interlace your hands behind your back if that feels good for you. If not, you can just hold a little bit of your hands, so whatever you feel like. And then now turn your left foot 90 degrees, and then bending that left knee. So you might need to go a little bit more back with your right leg. And then just staying here for a moment. So now going forward, bending forward a little bit, and then bringing the head to the inside of the left knee. So if your hands go up, you can lift your hands. If not, then just go to wherever is comfortable for you and keep the hands on the buttocks. So the head is in the direction of the floor. Just work whatever feels good for you. Breathe in this position. Make sure you're not gripping with your toes again, both toes. And then everyone bringing their hands on the back, on the buttocks if they're not, and then slowly coming up. And then straightening that left knee, and then turning back to the center. And we do the same to the other side. So turning the right foot 90 degrees. So keeping our hands behind our back. If they don't touch, then that's fine. And then bending the right knee. You might need to adjust your stance, so your hips are turning in the direction of the right, and then going forward. And then your head is on the inside of the right knee. So this is the humble warrior position. With just a small reminder of how humility is a very good quality that we all need to work towards. And then bring the hands down to the back, and then coming up. And then heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, coming to the center. Then we will do so you can choose your balance pose. So I will do the aeroplane pose. So if, or the flying angel pose. But if anyone has got any other one that they'd rather do, please go ahead. Okay, so you choose your balance pose, otherwise stay here with me. So we'll take a little rest here before we go into our balance pose. If you haven't thought which one you want to do, if you want to do a different one to me, then that's fine. Okay, so now with balance pose, remember the idea is to fix a point in front of us or wherever. So here we will start with hands in prayer, and I'll be coming on the tip of the right toes with the left leg firmly on the ground. Looking at a point on the ground to begin with, sliding that right leg back until it's kind of straight back. So you can stay here just trying to lift the big toe off a little bit, and then just helping the body to balance that way. And if balance is quite a challenge at the moment, then you can use the wall to help you, any sturdy piece of furniture. So otherwise, if this is good, you can keep on coming forward, keeping the hips straight, going forward to however much you can, and keeping your gaze at that point on the floor where you were. So just go to wherever is comfortable. And if you like, you can open your wings at the end if it feels good, and keeping that focus on the floor. Or wherever you are, in whatever balance pose, enjoying it, enjoying the focus, and then coming back to the center in a controlled sort of manner. And sometimes it's easier to balance off the mat than on the mat. So you can try, and also remember, one side is very different to the other. So bringing the hands back in prayer, coming on the tip of your left toes this time, with the right firmly planted on the floor. And so slightly slide that back leg. So we are kind of pivoting from the hip joint. So we're just going forward, we're not bending. So forward, going forward. Keep looking at that point, and if you feel good, you can open your arms and keep your focus. And then while you're still steady, coming back to the center, and then coming down on the floor in the relaxation position. So we will go for our relaxation. So we've got a long yoga nidra today. And so, well, not too long, but about 20 minutes. So make yourself comfortable. If you need something underneath your knees, to make your head comfortable. So just make yourself very comfortable. So getting ready for Yoga Nidra and lying down in the Shavasana position, and make yourself as comfortable as possible. Keep your feet apart and let them flop a little bit to the side. Let them do what they do. Arms slightly away from the body with the palms of the hands facing up. Adjust your blanket, clothes and position. So remember, even if you're not feeling cold now, but you might do after a little bit of lying down. So make sure you are warm enough. So adjust your blanket, clothes and position so that you can practice Yoga Nidra without moving and with no physical discomfort. Please close your eyes and keep them closed. The practice of Yoga Nidra is the act of hearing and the act of feeling. These are the only important factors. In Yoga Nidra, you function at the level of awareness, plus the level of listening. In dreams, you have no control. In Yoga Nidra, you're the creator of your dream. Say to yourself mentally, I will not sleep. I shall only listen to the voice. Repeat to yourself, I will not sleep. Give yourself some time to become calm and steady. Taking a deep breath as you breathe in, feeling calmness spreading throughout the body. And as you're breathing out, say to yourself mentally, relax. Become aware of sounds in the distance. Become aware of the most distant sounds that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing operate like a radar beam, searching out distant sounds and following them for a few seconds. Move your attention from sound to sound without attempting to identify the source. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds outside the building where you are, and then to sounds inside the building. Now develop your awareness of the room. Without opening your eyes, visualize the four walls, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. See your body lying on the floor. Become aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor. Total awareness of your body lying in perfect stillness. Your body is lying on the floor. Develop your awareness of all the physical meeting points between your body and the floor. Become aware of the natural breath. Become aware of the deep, natural, spontaneous breath. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. I will not sleep. I'm going to practice Yoga Nidra. So at this moment, please make your resolve, a simple resolve, stating your resolve clearly with feeling and awareness 3 times to yourself. Rotate your consciousness through the different centers of the body. As quickly as possible, the awareness has to jump from point to point, and you can mentally repeat the name of each part after me and simultaneously become aware of that part. So the practice begins with a right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, the wrist, lower arms, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, right thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Left hand side thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, left thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right buttock, left buttock, the spine, the whole of the back together. Top of the head, forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, eyebrow center, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, nose, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, navel, abdomen, lower abdomen, whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, whole of the back, whole of the front, whole of the head together, legs, arms, front, head together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together. Develop homogeneous awareness of the whole body and become aware of the space occupied by the body. Become aware of the body and this space that is occupied by your body. Body and space. Become aware of the whole body and the floor. The whole body in relation to the floor. And at the same time, become aware of the meeting points of the body and the floor. These are very subtle physical points between body and floor. Feel the meeting points between the back of the head and the floor. Shoulder blades and the floor. The elbows and the floor. The back of the hands and the floor. The buttocks and the floor. Calves and the floor. The heels and the floor. Awareness of all these meeting points between the body and the floor. The sensation of all points together, evenly. Go on feeling these points clearly and distinctly. Please do not sleep. Continue. Switch your attention to the eyelids. Feel the narrow line between the upper and lower eyelids. Feel the sharp points where they meet. Intensify your awareness between the eyelids and then the lips. Center your attention on the line between the lips, the space between the lips. From the lips, we go to the breath. Draw your attention to the natural ingoing and outgoing of the breath. Feel the breath moving along the passage between the navel and the throat. On inhalation, it rises from the navel to the throat, and on exhalation, it descends from the throat to the navel. Be completely aware of the respiration, navel to throat, throat to navel. Do not try to force the breath, just awareness. Maintain your awareness, and at the same time, start counting your breaths backwards. I am breathing 9. I'm breathing out 9. I am breathing in 8. I am breathing in 8, out 8. I am breathing in 7. I am breathing out 7. Keep counting. Total awareness and counting continues. The breath is slow and relaxed. If you lose the count, then go back to 9. Wherever you are with the breath, just drop it for now. Awaken the feeling of heaviness in the body. Feeling of heaviness. Become aware of heaviness in every single part of the body. You're feeling so heavy that you're sinking into the floor. Awareness of heaviness. Awareness of heaviness. Awaken the feelings of lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. The sensation of lightness and weightlessness in all parts of the body. Your body feels so light that it seems to be floating away from the floor. Awareness of the lightness. The experience of cold. Awaken the experience of bitter cold in the body. Imagine you're walking on a cold floor in winter. Your feet feel very cold. You feel cold all over. Awareness of coldness. Awareness of coldness. Awaken the sensation of heat. Awaken the experience of heat. The whole body is hot. The whole body is hot. You feel hot all over. Recollect the feeling of heat in summer when you're out in the sun with no shade. Heat all over the body. Heat all around the body. Awareness of heat. The experience of pain. Concentrate and try to remember the experience of pain. Any pain you have experienced in your life, mental or physical, recollect the feeling of pain. Recollect the feeling of pleasure, any kind of pleasure, physical or mental. Recollect this feeling and relive it. Make it vivid. Awaken the feeling of pleasure. Check that you're awake. Make sure that you are not sleeping. Saying to yourself, I am awake. Withdraw your mind and concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyes. Imagine before you a transparent screen through which you can see infinite space. A space that extends as far as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this dark space and become aware of any phenomena that manifest within it. Whatever you see in the manifesting state of your mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but do not become involved. Practice detached awareness only. Rest your mind in this warm and friendly darkness. If any thoughts occur, let them come and go. Continue watching the dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. Now remember your resolve, your sankalpa, repeating the same resolve that you made at the beginning of the practice in the same words and with the same attitude. Repeat your resolve now 3 times clearly, with feeling and emphasis. Please become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your natural breathing. Awareness of breathing, awareness of relaxation. Develop awareness of your physical existence. Become aware of your arms and legs and your body lying stretched on the floor. Become aware of meeting points between your body and floor. Develop awareness of the room, wall, ceiling, noises in the room and noises outside. Take your mind out. Become completely external. Lie quietly for a few moments, but keep your eyes closed. So slowly start moving your body and stretching yourself. Take your time, do not hurry. Keep your eyes closed. And when you're sure you're awake, come up into sitting, and if you can keep your eyes closed, do so. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now closed. So we will finish with just a few chants. So we're going to chant so and hum. So it's hum and so. And when we breathe in, so I will demonstrate. So if you want to bring your hands like this, so bringing the thumb to the base of the, bringing the index finger to the base of the thumb, and then we will, I'll just demonstrate. So we will start with the right hand up, and then we will inhale, we'll say, so hum, and then when we say hum, we will move the arms. So we will bring the one that's up down and the one that's down up. Okay, so let's start again. So bring your right hand up, so relax your shoulders. Inhale. So hum. Change the hand. So hum. So hum means I am. So hum. Make sure you've got time for the inhalation. Soham. 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 And now lowering both arms to the knee. And we will finish with one prayer. Om Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu, Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu, Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu, Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kakshit Dukha Bhag Bhave. And now the same thing in English. Auspiciousness be unto all, perfect peace be unto all, fullness be unto all, prosperity be unto all, happiness be unto all, perfect health be unto all. May all see good in everyone, may all be free from suffering. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. So thank you everyone for joining me today.